try this shit one more motherfucking time. It look like that shit back to doing that bullshit again. I don't know why this motherfucker is tripping. I'm not doing shit different than I have been in some of the previous live streams. So I don't know why this motherfucker is tripping like this. It's looking like it's trying to get right. I know what we gotta do. I know. Let me see something here. This might be the problem. Try one more time. I think I figured out the problem, because I forgot that this had messed up the other day and it reset everything, so I had to change some other setting. But it's looking like we might finally be acting right, and so I may have been getting mad at the wrong thing. Anyway, what's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? We're gonna hopefully get to chop it up, throw some sauce on this Foreman situation. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't broke the internet trying to get this live stream thing going down. So first off, hope y'all having a good day, a great day, a wonderful Sunday, whatever it may be, whatever you got going down. Some of us are not having such a good day. Be it some of the Texans, one of the Texans in particular, Mr. Deontay Foreman. You know, really just to get right into it, I don't think it's going to get him, I don't think it's going to get him kicked off the team. Stupid rookie mistake, but I remember we had some guys a few years back, but that was a different situation, you know, smoking in the hotel room, in the team hotel. You know, that's one thing, but I don't know if this is the same situation. Because, like I say, yeah, we had the Jalen Strong incident a couple of years back, who got caught up with some weed, and y'all already know how I feel about the weed, so I'm not gonna condemn him for that. And also with the pistol or having the gun or whatever, one, this is Texas, you know how it is. But when certain people have a certain image, certain people don't think that they should have guns and things because they look a particular way. The dude is a young urban black male who just acquired a lot of money, who has a name for himself. So I understand, the need to feel that you should be protecting yourself. But the best situation is just to stay out of circumstances that could, get you in that kind of trouble if you feel that way. Especially, like I say, when it's fresh and you learning this thing and you learning how to be a man with a bunch of money, how people are going to start treating you, how people are going to act around you, things like that. So hopefully, like I say, hopefully this thing here will get going properly, and I'm hoping y'all gotta let me know if it's coming through, because it's looking like it's performing a little bit better. But like I say, sometimes the things that show up on my end don't necessarily appear the same on the other end. So y'all let me know how this shit is coming through. I'm hoping it's looking better. Like I said, I'm getting the green light on my end, so hopefully it's coming through all the way like it's supposed to. Because earlier that shit was red, like stop, like don't do it. So hopefully, like I say, it's streaming right. I can't tell. Let me try to pull up the chat here, see if I can see if it's getting any commentary. Because I can't see what is going down. But I mean, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this situation that's going on here, what's taking place. How do y'all feel? Do y'all think that the Texans are going to make a issue out of it? Do you think that they're going to call it a wrap? I mean, he signed a contract, so I'm sure there's some stipulations and some things in there that have to be covered. And I'm sure they're going to put him in one of those programs. So now they're really going to be on your ass for anytime you got to take a drug test. Or anytime that there's an issue like that, they're going to be on your ass. You're going to be the first one on the list for that random shit. So that's unfortunate, But like I say, man, one, I don't look at the weed as a bad thing. I mean, shit, y'all already know how I feel. But two, it's not enhancing any. If you're not enhancing anything in your play by smoking weed. So I feel like shit. If a motherfucker want to get high, fuck it, they want to get drunk before the damn games. You know, I'm sure it's making it a danger to themselves, and that's what you want to protect yourself from. Of course, it's not really about that other stuff, but shit, as long as they can play ball and they cool with it, like I say, man, that's on them. Now, you know, but like I say, the league sees that differently. I don't see it as a performance enhancing anything. So, like I said, I think recreationally, you should be able to do whatever you want to, as long as you're not on the clock. Like I said, as long as you're not under the influence in a game, you're not under influence while you're at practice and things like that. I think you should be allowed to do whatever you damn well please off the clock. You know, I don't know necessarily about, you know, why the drug testing is such a big deal. But, like I say, we're going to check it. We're going to figure it out. We'll see what happens exactly. I'm trying to see if this stream is going through. It's not showing me yet. Definitely not showing me yet. Let's see. So, yeah, like I say, man, about the Foreman situation. Now, like I said, I hope it doesn't end up hindering him. I hope it doesn't hurt him, you know what I'm saying? In the long run, I hope that, you know, they get him a gimme. Like I said, I want to see what he's got, what he's working with, but, you know, at the same time, that makes you wonder. You know, like I said, I can see it both ways, but then sometimes you got those guys, you know, come from a certain background. I'm not saying that's him. I'm not saying that's what he got going on. But, you know, sometimes if you are part of that life or you lived a certain lifestyle, it can be hard to leave some of that stuff alone, you know. But, like I say, I'm not familiar. I'm not aware of any incidents like that necessarily that he had at Texas or anything like that. So I'm just hoping it maybe, you know, might have been a young, dumb rookie mistake. Get an older guy, you know, kind of coach him up, talk him up, let him know what's going on. But, like I said, it's not telling me. It's not showing me nothing. I think it froze up on me. But yeah, like I say, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just hoping it doesn't. It's funny because, like I said, that was just the last thing we just talked about on Friday was, you know, the Texans running backs. And then, you know, you have a situation like this. You never know what could happen. I saw the phone, you know, I saw the Bleacher Report. It dropped a couple of little lotuses, and I was hoping it was going to talk about Carmelo. If y'all saw the first one, 2 or 3 times I didn't try to get this damn stream going. The first one I think still said Carmelo on there because I was trying to be prepared for that situation. And, you know, that's something else we can splash a little bit of sauce on later. You know, talk about something. I'm trying to see what's going on here. This is ridiculous. It's not showing anything. I don't see. I don't know if anybody's in the chat because I don't see any comments or anything. So let's see. So I don't know, but like I said, hopefully it's not a long-term thing. But as y'all can see, while we're sitting here talking about, I'm trying to see what's going on with this other thing. That I'm trying to do something different with the sauce. You know, make sure it's more interactive. You know, start doing more live streams. You know, instead of just necessarily releasing videos. Because as I always say, y'all are the ingredients that make the sauce fresh. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure to implement, you know, more of y'all into the sauce. So like I said, I'm trying to see what's going on. PC going slow here. See, and that's what I'm saying. I can see all the comments here, but it's not showing up on my end, and I wonder why that is. Let me see. I can see now. I see the comments, but I can't see them on the stream. I got to figure out what's going on with that and why that is. Yeah, that's no bueno. Let me check out what we got going on here. Make sure I got the right. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I say, man. You know, I think, you know, Houston usually likes those good character guys. I just have a feeling that I got a feeling that, you know, maybe he gets a pass we'll see how it is. You know what I mean? But I'm just like I said, I'm hoping before the dude has a chance. But I mean, he was a up there guy. But actually, who was that? Sam Montgomery? I think was that Montgomery and the other dude that got cut for that? Something like that. That's what I'm trying to remember who that was. That was a couple of years back. It was a couple of dudes, and yeah, they were tripping because they were smoking in the hotel room or something like that, and they ended up getting cut. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here and why this thing is not responding quite like it should. I don't know why the chat ain't showing up here. I can see it all. I got to go way back here. Let me fix this. Give me just a second to get this stuff in order. I don't know why it's doing this here. Okay, see now, now I can see, like I see, I'm trying to see what's going on. Like I say, this shit here, it's fucking up. I can see it, but I can't see the chat on the actual stream. I got to go way back off into the page, and that's not convenient. That's not what I want to do. I'm finna get this shit tight. We finna get this shit straight, once and for all. We done been through it before. We had to battle Nightbot that one time when Nightbot was tripping. We've been through some ups and downs on the stream. We're gonna get this shit lined out here and get this shit figured out, because like I say, I'd rather be able to interact and talk straight up, because it's much more interesting that way. But you gotta figure out what's causing this issue here. Give me just 1 second. Okay, see, now I'm starting to see some stuff here. Okay, now here goes the chat. He owned the gun. The weed was his friend. He might get suspended 3 or 4 games. Okay, yeah. See, now I see the chat coming up, but I don't know why it's tripping like so. Yeah, but like I say, PEDs though. I think PEDs and then illegal drugs are treated differently. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I saw that too. I was just talking about that. I seen that thing about him having a party, the shit in yeah, having a party in Texas City and stuff. Like when I say, but when it's all happening at one time, man, sometimes you may not realize just how fast everything's going. And if you're used to moving a certain way, you're doing a certain thing, you got to realize when your position in life changes. When you go from being a collegiate athlete, that's one thing, but once you take that next step, you go pro, that's another thing, especially around here. You're in the house, you're at the hometown, you know what I'm saying, or you in Texas, shit, we're going to be paying attention. This shit's going to happen, you just got to be, you got to be more careful. Got to be more careful than that. So, like I said, that's unfortunate. But man, I'm hoping everything pans out. Maybe he gets a small suspension, because shit. Like, what's the deal? What's up, Jose? I'm trying to see, man. Like I said, I don't know why it's going slow. Everything's kind of coming all fucked up, but we gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it tightened up. We're gonna get it figured out here. Yeah, Nightbot was a Cowboys fan. I don't know if everybody was here for Nightbot. That boy was tripping. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Up in Austin, I don't know. I heard they're kind of lenient on the weed in Austin because everybody else I think got let go, but he went to jail because of the gun. But man, yeah, we got Blue, but I don't. Man, Blue. I like Blue as a person, man, but Blue makes me sad. Blue makes me sad. Blue will have like 1 or 2 just good runs, and you'd be like, damn, Blue really got some potential, but you can't get that consistency. I want to see what Foreman has to bring to the table. Yeah, definitely he gonna definitely have to tighten up. But see, that's the thing too, and I talked about that, like I said, because I didn't know about his background. I don't know if he's a I don't know if he's a party animal like Manziel was or anything, but when you go to school and then you go pro and you close to the house and you close to home, those influences, those old influences can reattach. And depending on how you grow up, man, I think I say about a lot of these guys, a lot of these athletes, and it's real unfortunate, is that these guys end up having to, or they feel like they have to take care of their parents, they have to take care of their siblings, they have to take care of people from their old neighborhood because, they feel like, okay, I'm the one, I came up, and now I'm doing something I have the ability to do. So they start feeling like they have to take care of all these people, or they have to feel like, well, I got to still kick it with these people because, it's who I grew up with. I ain't trying to sound fraud, I ain't trying to sound phony, but it's a point in time when you put in that work. If those people ain't put the work in with you, then hey, there's a certain level, there's a certain point in which you have to let go. You can only do so much for people. And you got to realize, like, hey, if I want to be a success, I got to let go a lot of this old baggage. And unfortunately, a lot of people, when they come from, and like I said, I don't know, how he was raised, I don't want to say he was poor or nothing like that, but when you come from, especially being black, I know, when you come from the hood, something like that, you always used to hanging with a certain group of dudes, and you feel like, well, when we going to always make it, and when one of y'all make it, you feel responsible for everybody else. I know the mentality. And so sometimes it's hard to like, I don't know. I don't think he's going to get cut. I don't think he's going to get cut because I think he's an asset, and I think they're going to give him a shot. But they definitely going to give him a short leash, and it's going to be some shit. But like I say though, man, about, I try to tell people, man, it's unfortunate. I know it's just a hard thing to do, but you got to realize but especially like I wish I could tell all these athletes, but who am I to tell them that? You got to learn that on your own. But you can see so many before. Like I remember them saying that at one point in time, Allen Iverson was talking about he couldn't afford a cheeseburger. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? I'm not saying that this is going to happen with Foreman. I'm not saying all this stuff, but this is when you keep those negative associations, when you don't try to continue to make progress as a person, not just as a player. When you come into all that money, you got to understand your main lesson in life should be, number 2 behind your profession is understanding money and how to keep that money. You've come into millions of dollars. Don't take that shit for granted. You could get injured. Anything could happen. You may just lose it. You should. The second thing you should know is how to manage your money and not be trusting, accountants and all these other things. These guys are good to have initially. But once you're a millionaire, once you make millions of dollars, you should study money because that's a very important thing into your life. So, man, I just hope that he can lose some of those associations. I'm not saying, look, be smart about how you smoke. I'm not telling you to stop, but then I'm telling you got a lot to lose. You know what I mean? Trust me, I know how that goes. But like I say, is it worth to hit the weed or to cash a check? You know what I'm saying? Pick your poison, you know what I mean? And the thing is, those associations, if they just taking from you and they not helping, contribute to the situation, then shit, I don't know, shit, if motherfuckers hanging around me, shit, they better have their own damn, because I shouldn't have to carry shit. If I'm the money maker, I'm the breadwinner, I shouldn't have to touch shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I'm looking at it. But he may not be seeing it. Like, it may be a whole different situation. Like I said, that's his business, and hopefully that he comes out of that shit, you know what I'm saying, the right way. But if it was me, I wouldn't be touching a damn thing but money. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way. There's just no way I wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but people gotta figure all those things out on their own. But like I say, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not a big deal. It's definitely some unexpected news, but hopefully it's not such a big deal that, it alters the makeup of the team. Because like I say, it took me a while. Y'all know it took me a little bit to get on Team Foreman, to be like, yeah, okay, I'm rocking with Foreman. And now that I got there, shit, yeah, absolutely, they do put their body through a lot. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping, that everything works out for him, because like I said, I definitely think he'd be an asset. And I know this for a fact. I guarantee you this. I promise you this. Believe me this, that he's not going to get cut. If he does get cut, somebody's going to pick him up with the quickness. So I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. But nah, actually, I ain't forgot about Hunt and Irvin. Hunt, I'd like to see more of Hunt. I just don't know what Irvin's gonna bring to the table. But you know, like I said, I want to see Foreman have a chance. I think he's a versatile dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy and he has speed. But I think he just has to do the right thing. You know, I just think sometimes, you know, like I say, we got a couple of young guys that do their thing. And like I say, y'all know me. Especially, you know, how I had what it took me to stop doing the 420 friendly on this channel. But if y'all want the 420 friendly, definitely go check out the Kush Den. But I think he's going. I think he's going to be all right. I'm hoping everything pans out. Like I said, I'm hoping everything works out for him. I hope he can take this as a learning lesson. I hope it's not like I hope he's not one of them Pac-Man Jones types. You know what I mean? I don't think the dude is. I don't think it's like. I think it was just a situation. I think it was just an incident. An unfortunate situation, unfortunate incident that took place, and like I say, I think it's gonna be all Gucci. Man, I think Scarlett's gonna be solid. Like I say, Simon wasn't a game changer. He was a solid guy to have too, because you know he would make plays here and there. You know he was you can't really complain about his performance. You'd like to see more. I think Scarlett's gonna be nice. I think Scarlett's gonna be cool. Man, yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I know that he goes in, but we had Jalen Strong. Strong had an issue. Strong was smoking that Strong. Y'all forget. Jalen Strong was smoking that Strong. You know why he's still here? Because he has potential to be great, and so that's why I'm hoping that he does fucking. I think they're gonna give him a chance, man. Just a dumb rookie mistake. If he doesn't have a history of this type of behavior, I think you let him make it and you give him a shot. And you just say, hey, now all eyes are on you. You need to go out this rookie year and make a name for yourself because people are going to be judging you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah? Man, look, matter of fact, you know, I got to change the image up because I made another one for when we talk Rockets, so that way the Rockets can have a Rockets talk. If we're going to talk that, if that thing does go through, because that's what I've been waiting on, I want to talk about Portland and they bum asses trying to get involved in the shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about, you know, if any of y'all want to talk about the Foreman thing for a little while longer. If something does pan out with that, I definitely gonna jump on to the Carmelo topic if that does shake. But man, I think so. Yeah, I think Strong was, but at the same time too, I think just Strong I don't know, man. It's like I really like Strong. Like I said, I do. I don't know what I don't know if it was because he was smoking, but the dude has a skill set. He has talent. I know he got a little bit hurt, but I think the guy can be a contributor. I think he can be that guy. I know some people are, and I appreciate that, Jacob. You know, and like I say, man, I got to actually add some more content on some of all the other channels. But I think they're going to give Foreman a shot. But Strong, man, I think this might be a year for him. I think it's a year for him to break. I mean, if it's not, then they're going to definitely cut him because, you know, I don't think he's produced enough to just to validate him being on the team if, you know, this long. But I'm hoping that, and I'm knowing that he has the ability to do it. I just want to see it. I know some people aren't high on him, but I look at it like this. Your first 2 catches in the NFL are touchdowns. It's a reason. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Yeah, and that's my thing about Portland. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. I don't want to get on that just yet, but you know, man, here's the thing. A lot of people in the league smoke, especially, you know, UT got a history of smoking running. I know y'all, well, some of y'all might be too young to remember Ricky Williams, but shit, come on, you know, Austin is a kind of a fun for all place, you know, and you know, people out there are kind of cool with the weed. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't, he may be in love. Like I say, well, shit, if he wasn't smoking, I hope not. That would be great. Maybe he can get a Whizzinator, you know, something like that. But they changed the game up on that shit. Man, you gotta understand that these guys are people too. Like I said, I'm not gonna judge them. I'm not gonna judge anybody for anything they do because we put them up on a pedestal because we watch them a lot, and so we want to hold them to a higher standard. But they're human beings like us, man, and they're going to make mistakes. They're going to fuck up at their job. We just want them because, you know, that they hold this value to us, so much of a value. We want them to do the right shit because we don't want them fucking up our fucking team. So I'm not ashamed of the dude, but I do hope that he can, you know, recoup. I hope that if the pistol was his, everything's, legit. Because like I say, this is Texas. Everybody got a gun. And if he wasn't smoking, I hope, maybe he was just in the vicinity, made a bad decision. Hope he wasn't smoking. Hope he was clean. And that would be great. Yeah, keep us weird. But my thing is, I just don't, man. Like I say, either way it pans out, I don't think he gets cut. But I mean, even if he gets out of here scot-free, definitely just got to make the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think. You gotta just realize, the microscope's on you now, and you gotta make smart decisions. You gotta make better decisions, because you do one thing, it's gonna blow up. Back then you could have probably got in trouble in Austin when you were playing for UT or something like that, and nobody would have said anything. But now that you're no longer there, you may have some guys, they might be Cowboys fans, man. You know what I'm saying? They might be Cowboy fans. Hey, is that Foreman over there smoking with his buddy? When he played for UT, I liked him. But now that he's playing with those damn Texans, because they're so much better than the Cowboys, you know what I mean? They might be over there, hey, we're gonna hate on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it could be. It could be anything. I'm just making a hypothetical. But, those things that he may have been able to get away with at UT because he was known around there, and they might have had some leeway. So you could be thinking the same thing. Like I'm saying, there's so many different angles you got to look at it. I'm not justifying any of it, but we as people, we are used to what we experience. So if that's what he's been treated like, that's what he's been used to out there, that's his stomping grounds. He figured, okay, it's cool. I've been doing it. He may not think nothing of it, but now, like I say, the game has changed. It's a brand new ball game. You're on the next level. You know what I'm saying? So, man, NFL Network, man, I just want to be on the Sauce Network, Sauce Sports. That's all we need. As long as I got y'all, I get to rock with SauceNation. You know what I'm saying, and get that flavor every day. Man, what's the deal, man? Up, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Doma? But yeah, so I say that was his lesson. And like I say, to me, it's crazy to me. And I know a lot of people say, well, it's legal in certain places. Even where it's legal, your job can still say no, because we think that you're going to be, if you come in impaired, that you could hurt somebody, or you could, if you're involved in dealing with money, you come in here messed up, you could mess up some figures. It could be anything. Just because it's legal to do doesn't mean that, you're going to always be able to access it the way you want to. So being in the league, even if they playing in Denver, it's dudes in Denver that are getting high damn near every day. Come on, let's be serious. It's legal. They got somebody that's going to buy it for them. Of course, they're not going to go and have a ID card at the damn marijuana shop, but they got somebody, they got an assistant, they got somebody who go run to the damn stores and get the weed for them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Roman? What's up, King? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Casey? What's up, Steve? What's up, everybody? I ain't been shouting y'all out. What's up, SauceNation? What's up, everybody? Hope y'all having a great Sunday. But, so they got somebody out there going to get the weed for them. So it's just a thing out here. I think it should be legalized. I think it should be, in NFL, I think you should be allowed to smoke weed. I think you should be allowed to take HGH, certain recovery agents. I don't think, stuff, and things like that. Like I say, things that help you recover from workouts. Oh, man. That dude, Dirty Daz, dog. But, I think that's just my opinion, because like I say, man, these people put themselves through basically a car accident every play, a small car accident. Think about going 15 to 20 miles an hour and getting in a car wreck over and over and over again, for a couple of hours. So that's what's up. Oh, man, up. I know you got it good, man. My boy just brought me some gifts from Colorado. So I know that y'all are definitely enjoying it. What's up, Kenneth? What's the deal, baby? Man, so I'm just saying, the thing is, we just have these expectations of people, and when something comes out outside of the norm, it shocks us. It kind of throws us for a little bit of a loop. But I don't put anything past anybody, and that's just the world we live in, that we're conditioned to believe, things are going to be a certain way, but things are not static. That's why I'm not a big statistics person. People say, well, you always say you don't like statistics, because a statistic only refers to a certain point in time. That's it's a probability, a likelihood, but a statistic doesn't mean that this is exactly what's going to happen, or that is exactly what it is. So that's why I'm not really big on that, and I'm not really big on trying to put labels on things and stuff like that. So my deal is that I don't put anything past any of these athletes. I'm not surprised when these things come out, or shocked maybe because you weren't expecting it to happen, but it's not the fact that he does these things or that he has a gun or that he smokes. It's just that Yeah, absolutely, man. I have absolutely nothing against weed, but I'm sure the American Medical Association does, because they don't want all that money that you come off of for cancer patients and stuff like that, for medication or pills or whatever it may be. That a lot of these things that weed can help naturally, and I'm not gonna go into a whole weed spill. Like I say, you can come to the Kush Den for that. I do that all day. I'm not gonna go into a whole weed spill, but there are a lot of proven medicinal values for weed, and so I don't know maybe he was having some sores and some aches. Oh yeah, absolutely. Though, if you're gonna be in the league, you got to take that. That comes with the check. Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, once you got to realize the position you're in. You know, hey, it's okay. Yeah, my partners, they can get high. Y'all can get high. Y'all can get lit. Y'all can do all that shit. I can't do that because I have a lot more to risk than all of y'all. If I'm Foreman or whatever. Like I say, if he wasn't smoking, cool. If he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, cool. If I don't know. That's just the thing, because like I said, if it was me, if them dudes was your partners or whatever, like I said, if the gun was his name, you can't do that. But if that was your partners, all them dudes should have been, oh yeah, that weed is mine, that's mine, all that's me. And Foreman, you got my bail? Okay, cool, I'm gonna holler at you. That's all that shit should have been, man. That's all it should have been. But we'll see what the story is. We'll see what the real details are. And at the same time, it doesn't even really matter. As long as the Texans don't cut him, then it matters. But I guarantee you this, that if he does get cut, like I said, somebody will come and scoop him up with the quickness. That'll be a freebie. It'll be a freebie. And they're going to take him with the quickness, because he'd have went higher if it wasn't for people concerned about the foot injury and some other stuff like that. So I'm telling y'all, I don't think it's going to be a deal. He's going to get in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta watch who you rocking with. He's going to get in a little bit of trouble. He's definitely going to have to deal with something, some kind of punishment. I just don't see him getting cut. I don't see him getting cut. But I definitely see there being some kind of punishment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling the kids to smoke. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm just, weighing the back and the pros and cons of the decisions that you make in life, So like I say, it can be your association, it could be your actions, it could be your location. It could be shit. Hey, maybe you got a little change now. Maybe you need to buy a little crib and be in the house somewhere, not posted up in the car, or maybe be at the hotel or be wherever. Like I say, but then I'm not saying do it. But if you're gonna do it, if you decide they're gonna go ahead and do it, all I'm gonna say is this, be smarter about that shit. But like I say, hopefully, man, everything works out with Foreman and everything falls in line. I'm gonna chop it up, man. If he gets cut, what's his name will come scoop him so quick. A Blunt Jr. They're gonna come and scoop him. That's exactly what they would come and do. The Patriots would come get his ass so quick. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. So the Texans got to realize we have an asset here. Made a mistake. He didn't beat nobody up. He didn't do anything like that. But you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful. And, yeah, you got to hope this puts a little bit of fire under him to show that why he needs to stick around and why he needs to be here. So, man, hopefully, like I say, hopefully everything pans out. Hopefully there ain't no issues with none of that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm checking out my own shit. But, yeah, hopefully, like I say, man, everything works out and it pans out. But like I say, SauceNation, I appreciate y'all jumping in with me. I'm gonna get up out of it. I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna talk about the mellow talk. We're gonna, I'm saying, I'm gonna see what's happening, with the situation, see what the update is. If there's a additional team, Jose came and dropped a little info. We're gonna see what it is. I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna get a little bit more rockety. We in the Texans look right now, so we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna switch it over to the Rockets. And like I say, see what's happening. Give me a few. I'm going to come back. Like I say, appreciate y'all for rocking with me, tuning in, chopping it up. I know we had some technical difficulties at first, but we're gonna get this shit straight. And it's going to all be good. So like I said, give me a little bit of SauceNation. I'm going to get back with y'all. Deuce up. It's your boy, Honcho. I'm out for right now.